stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
Money's coming to me. Money's coming to me.
There's a lot to like about what's going on in the economy. There's a lot to like about what's happening in the fundamentals of businesses right now. That's the reason this market has done what it's done over the last 12, 15 months, multiple years, is because of the fact that we've had good news.
No, that's not the truth at all. The market has gone up since 2009. Let's say, well, just take the Dow, 468%. Let's take the S&P, about 385%. For one reason only, is because of low rates. That's it. Low rates. You know, I would wish that these guys on these fake business news networks would come out and start telling the truth. I'd hope they would turn a new leaf for 2020, but don't count on it. I mean, everything they tell you is garbage. Everybody's going to be in. You know, here's the other thing that's really funny. I've been in this business for over 40 years. Been on this earth for more than 73 years. And nothing ever changes. It's all the same, these guys. Everybody's surprised. You ever notice when everybody's surprised, the market crashes? The market goes down 800, 900,000. People are surprised. How can people be surprised? Let's think about that for a moment. How could people be surprised when the dot-com crash came? Everybody got caught. The dot-com bubble. The market went up 85%, and then it crashed, and everybody was surprised. How could that be? Then came the housing bubble, financial bubble, about 82%, and the market crashed. Wiped out $10 trillion in home equity. Gone. Stocks wiped out. $7 trillion gone. Stocks were $100 are worthless. Buffett lost $90 million himself on 2 bank stocks he bought. Wiped out. Stocks were worthless. But they're surprised. Everybody's surprised. Are you kidding? With today's technology, how could anyone be surprised? But see, there's the thing. The only one who's surprised are the little guy. Because see, here's where the real problem came in. Ever since they went to discount brokerage, the relationship between you and the person that you depended on to tell you when to get in, when to get out, should I ask, should I not, what do I do? The person that you are so dependent on, he was your advisor. He was the one who was responsible to you. You felt, this guy I can depend on. His responsibility to you ended the minute the discount brokerage came in, and worse, the minute the technology came into this industry. He was no longer responsible to you. First of all, there's no law. Show me a law where the guy that's running your 401k, or the guy running your pension fund, show me a law, or the guy's buying a stock for you today, show me some law that they have a fiduciary relationship with you, that they are responsible directly to you. Show me the law. There's none. When discount brokerage came in, and those brokers no longer were making $250 a transaction, $230 a transaction, and they started to go down, they were making $5 a transaction, $7 a transaction. $15 transaction, no more $200, $300. The responsibility switched. They're no longer responsible to you. They're responsible to who? Themselves, the biggest shareholders, their partners, and that's it. But here's the story. Here's the little secret. They didn't tell you that they were switching loyalty. Oh, no, they still have all these fancy ads on TV where they see, I love the ads where you're walking down the beach, the husband, the wife, the sun is setting. Or my favorite, you're up in Vermont somewhere, and your wife and yourself are sitting in a log cabin, and you look out in the distance, and Bambi the deer is jumping over a creek. And you are going to be retired. You're going to be set, they're telling you. You're going to be just fine. I love these ads. You're going to be fine. Well, it doesn't work out that way. Because they have no responsibility to you. Let's go up and look at some of these cabins. The people bought these cabins. I love them in the ads. They got beautiful flowers and trees and flowers all over the cabin. You go up there, the cabin's broken down. They shot Bambi. They hung him up, gutted him so they could eat him. There's no teeth between the two of them. In fact, if you're in Vermont, you probably can get enough people, maybe if you're lucky, to fill a telephone booth that has teeth, full head of teeth. The big problem is the game changed, but nobody let you in on it. Nobody let you in. But boy, the ads are so fancy, great. And these financial news shows, these business news shows, boy, they're all going to help you. They're the experts. They're going to help you. Well, there's going to be another crash. There's no question about it. In the meantime, let's keep making money. They want to keep rocking this market up. Let's keep doing it. Let's just ride this horse. Let's keep going. Let's ride them. But here's the thing. You're not going to know when to get out. You're not going to know when to get out. Did you know when to get out? When you had the dot-coms, the dot-com era, and you had your phone, did you know when to get out? No, you thought you were rich. Remember during the dot-com? You thought you were millionaires. The cab driver was a millionaire. Everybody was a millionaire. But there was a problem. Not one person told you, hey, you better get out. How about housing? The housing con. Everybody was flipping houses. You go down to Starbucks Sunday morning, you couldn't get a coffee. Everybody's sitting there, they're brokers, and they're all flipping houses, and everybody's making a fortune. I'll never forget one morning I was walking up the street, and this guy stopped me. I tell you, this guy was on a bike, has no money. He stopped me. This is a true story. On a bike. He said, Phil, I just bought my third house. This guy had nothing. I knew him. Nothing. He doesn't even cut lawn. He's most of the time he's on welfare. He said, I just bought my third house, Phil. That's the way it was. Nobody told him when to get out either. Now, you think it's going to change this time? Do you really think now that the stock market is up 468%? You think somebody's going to tell you to get out? You know, it's really funny. I've been hearing since January 1st how the stock market's up 30% for the year in 2019. That's not true. I sat back and laughed. They're telling everybody, taking parking spaces, everybody said, hey, the stock market for 2019 has been up 30%. No, it's up 10%. It's not up 30%. The fake financial business news networks are lying to you. Their job, they're cheerleaders. Their job is to make you happy, to make you go spend, because see, spending is 72% of our growth. That's all they think about. I got to get people to spend. It's 72% of our economic growth. If I can get people to spend, I can make money. My stock will go up. But remember what happened with those crashes. The value of those stocks, where'd it go? Got wiped out. Will it happen again? Yes, because you don't know when to get
gang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Are you financially ready for the new year? Phil's Gang is ready. Why not start the new year by making a sound financial decision and join the leader in making profits in the stock market? Phil's Gang has been teaching its members how to make profits in the stock market for over 20 years. We teach you stock chart analysis, pattern recognition, relative strength and relative weakness, how to protect your investments with the Scout Power System, how to place stops, the best time to get into a stock, and the best time to get out. Phil's Gang use proprietary charts that are easy to read and guide you through the noise that everyone else offers in the world of fundamentals. The best part of Phil's Gang is if you don't have the time to learn the training system, you can invest in the market based on Phil's recommendations. Join Phil's Gang and get the Working Investor Program for a 10-day free trial. That's right. Get the membership and the MV2 color-coded chart for free for 10 days. Go to philsgang.com and click on Get Started for your 10-day free trial. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264.
Are you financially ready for the new year? Phil's Gang is ready. Why not start the new year by making a sound financial decision and join the leader in making profits in the stock market? Phil's Gang has been teaching its members how to make profits in the stock market for over 20 years. We teach you stock chart analysis, pattern recognition, relative strength and relative weakness, how to protect your investments with the Scout Power System, how to place stops, the best time to get into a stock, and the best time to get out. Phil's Gang use proprietary charts that are easy to read and guide you through the noise that everyone else offers in the world of fundamentals. The best part of Phil's Gang is if you don't have the time to learn the training system, you can invest in the market based on Phil's recommendations. Join Phil's Gang and get the Working Investor Program for a 10-day free trial. That's right. Get the membership and the MV2 color-coded chart for free for 10 days. Go to philsgang.com and click on Get Started for your 10-day free trial. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Thinking about investing in the stock market? Go to philsgang.com, where we have over 50 years experience in trading and investing in the stock market. Phil's Gang teaches you how to make profits in the market with stock chart analysis, up-to-the-minute alerts, and always keeping you informed with professional guidance in long and short-term positions. Go to philsgang.com or call one of our professional staff to answer your questions. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Stop wondering about your financial future and start doing something about it.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil Grandy. Simply go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. So we're going to try to talk a little bit about today the reality of this market. Everybody wonder what's going on. When's it going to crash? What should I do? I'm going to try to answer most of those questions. But you already know what they are. You already know the answers. It doesn't change. Do you think something's different now? Do you think the dot-com crash, once that was over, that's it? And then like it was something new that happened where we had the housing rally, then that crashed? Oh, that was something new, and now this one that went up instead of 85%. Remember, think about this. The dot-com went up 82%. The housing con went up 85%, those two bubbles. And this bubble we're in is now up 868%. 868%. And 468%. So, but they're all the same. Every bubble's created the same. They're all man-made. So if anybody say, well, this one's different, it's not gonna blow up. You got to be sitting on the world's longest stupid bench to believe that. Of course it's going to blow up because it's man-made. But here's what's really funny. So I'm listening to them telling us how the market's up 10% this year. It's not true. It's really funny. If you go back and you look at the market in 2008, the S&P was at 630. This after the market crashed. It ran up to 2,930 by October 2018. And then remember, we had a 20% crash. That October 2018, right? We dropped all the way down to December 2018. We dropped 20%. Then starting January 2nd, we had another rally. It took from January 2nd all the way up to May. Remember, January 2nd of 2019, all the way up to May of 2019, just to get back even at 2009-30. So think about it. We went from 630 to 2009-30, from 2009 or 2008 to 2018, 10 years, from 630 to 2930. And then we had the crash, the correction. That was, again, in October 2018. The crash stopped in December of 2018. We had a 20% drop. Then January comes, right after Christmas. January come, right? And we had a rally. And they rallied it back up to where it was. But it took from just January to May to get back to where they were in October. So the market didn't go anywhere. It ended up in May of 2019, the same place it was in October 2018. So they're trying to tell you it went up 30%. No, it only went up 10%. Because you only can count from where it was at 2009-30 in October of 2018. It dropped. All it did is gain back its losses. So really, the market only went up 10%. But who cares? Let them say whatever they want to say. Who really cares, right? But the big thing right now, the big problem is right now, they're selling you a bill of goods. You know, if you go look at the S&P right now, everybody's looking at the market, what's going to happen. You know, the S&P hasn't hardly moved with all this activity going on, hardly moved. You know, the market, on 35 days, we've only moved 1%. 1%. Yeah. So we're in this range on the S&P from around 320, say 319, to 325. In that little narrow range. 319 to 325. 35 days, this market hasn't moved over 1% up and down during a day, not going anywhere. The market stopped dead here. So all that's happened is there's this big fear about oil now going up because we killed this general. So everybody's jumping into the Everybody's jumping into the oil market right now. Everybody's jumping in gold. They're all scared. But the market didn't go anywhere. The market stalled. But here's what people don't understand. The market should be down huge. Remember on Friday, the market was down only 250 points? It should have been down 600 points on Friday. But they made sure it didn't go down. You know what they're doing? They're financially engineering it again. What they're doing to keep the market up, they're buying treasuries. Our owners are buying treasuries. The Federal Reserve is buying treasuries. They're printing $65 billion a day to buy treasuries. So they keep the yields down on the treasuries. You have your bond yields, interest rates, to make sure they go down. And when they go down, what happens? It keeps the market up, and gold goes up. So what's been happening is the yield curve that you've always been hearing about, it's flattening. What does that tell you? It tells you the economy's getting worse, not better. But everybody you hear keeps saying how great the economy is. But when you go and you look at the yield curve, and you don't even know what the yield curve is. Matter of fact, your eyes are glazing over when I talk about it. But my point is that they're just lying to you. There's still nobody there to tell you what's going on or what to do. I mean, it's just nonsense. Listen.
The mood in Iran 2 weeks ago, they had domestic political issues. They were divided in that country. How divided do they seem today?
Well, a lot less divided. A couple of weeks ago, there were violent protests on the streets of Tehran and in many other cities with people saying that the government should change, should even be overthrown. Now, young people in Tehran, old people in Tehran are uniting behind the government in a way.
Again, there they go. That's not the financial news. That's your regular news. There they are lying. They're saying a couple of weeks ago, everybody in Iran wanted to throw the regime out. But now that they killed the general in Iran, now everybody likes the government again. Do you really believe that? 2 weeks ago, they're trying to overthrow Iran. Now they're saying, oh no, everybody likes their government again because we killed this general. People just don't tell the truth. The fake news is unbelievable. And when I get back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
Are you financially ready for the new year? Phil's Gang is ready. Why not start the new year by making a sound financial decision and join the leader in making profits in the stock market? Phil's Gang has been teaching its members how to make profits in the stock market for over 20 years. We teach you stock chart analysis, pattern recognition, relative strength and relative weakness, how to protect your investments with the Scout Power System, how to place stops, the best time to get into a stock, and the best time to get out. Phil's Gang use proprietary charts that are easy to read and guide you through the noise that everyone else offers in the world of fundamentals. The best part of Phil's Gang is if you don't have the time to learn the training system, you can invest in the market based on Phil's recommendations. Join Phil's Gang and get the Working Investor Program for a 10-day free trial. That's right. Get the membership and the MV2 color-coded chart for free for 10 days. Go to philsgang.com and click on Get Started for your 10-day free trial. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com is not the only way you can stay in touch with what we do throughout the day. With today's social media, you can stay up to date with Phil's Gang current events. You can find Phil's Gang on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and more. Phil's Gang Radio Show is broadcast live Monday through Friday from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Facebook, Periscope, and, of course, YouTube. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Go to philsgang.com and find our social media buttons at the top left-hand corner of the site. philsgang.com and Phil's Gang Social Media, keeping you connected.
With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
Want to make profits in the stock market? philsgang.com is running its best promotion ever. For the holiday season, Phil's Gang is giving you the Working Investor Program free for 10 days. That's right. Get the Phil's Gang membership and the MV2 color-coded chart free for a 10-day trial. Go to philsgang.com and click on Get Started. Then choose the Working Investor Program for your 10-day free trial. For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Are you financially ready for the new year? Phil's Gang is ready. Why not start the new year by making a sound financial decision and join the leader in making profits in the stock market? Phil's Gang has been teaching its members how to make profits in the stock market for over 20 years. We teach you stock chart analysis, pattern recognition, relative strength and relative weakness, how to protect your investments with the Scout Power System, how to place stops, the best time to get into a stock, and the best time to get out. Phil's Gang use proprietary charts that are easy to read and guide you through the noise that everyone else offers in the world of fundamentals. The best part of Phil's Gang is if you don't have the time to learn the training system, you can invest in the market based on Phil's recommendations. Join Phil's Gang and get the Working Investor Program for a 10-day free trial. That's right. Get the membership and the MV2 color-coded chart for free for 10 days. Go to philsgang.com and click on Get Started for your 10-day free trial. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Okay, I was listening to Chuck Todd yesterday on Meet the Press, but I'm not going to spend my time on that because everybody will talk about all this stuff tonight. Because I think it's more important for you to know where the market's going, because nobody's talking about that. And whoever's talking about that's not telling you the truth anyways. They're all telling you how everything's wonderful and terrific and the best market ever in history. So I'm going to give you the truth. You can listen to everybody. Maybe sometime this week, if I have time, I'll give you my take on Chuck Todd and all this garbage that's going on. But let's talk about what's really going on. It's going to affect you, your wallet, your family. This is the biggest rally we ever had. But you got to understand what it is. It's not a rally at all. No, it's not. This market, after the market crashed, remember when the market crashed, and we had that crash in 2008, stocks lost $7 trillion. So if a stock was at $80, it was worthless. Stock was at 50, it was worthless. Warren Buffett had two banks he thought were great, lost $90 million. Stock's worthless. So here we were. Unemployment was huge. Everybody lost their jobs. You lost house equity. You couldn't borrow on your house anymore because equity was upside down. People in their homes lost $10 trillion in equity. Your stocks, all the stocks, your stock that you thought was $30, $40, they were worthless. You lost $7 trillion. So the big boys had to figure out, how do I get my money back? I'm talking about the top, I'm talking about the 1/100th of 1 percentile. There's 2,300 people, 2,800 of them. They're called our owners. They make all the decisions. They run the Federal Reserve. They run everything in this country. There's 2,800 people in this country. There's the 1/100th of 1%, which they make about $27 million a year. Their net worth is about $111 million a year, as opposed to the 1 percentile there's 36,000 people, 38,000 people who make $400,000 a year and a net worth of $4 million. Now remember, they lost their money because all their wealth is in stock. Remember, the top 1 percentile and the 1/100th of 1%, their whole worth is stock. So they had to figure out how do I get my stock that was $100 now zero? What do I do? And so how do you get a stock that was at $20, now it's at 50 cents? How do you get it back up? That's going to take a long time. Because what pushes a stock up to begin with? How does the stock go up? If your stock was at 100 and now it's worth $3, how do you get it to go back up? Well, the market always works the same. It always starts with the economy. It always starts with a job. Jobs. It always starts with a job. You got to have a job first. That's how the economy works. You have a job first. And when a person has that job and he's making money, then from that money that he's making, he spends. See, that's the key. You got to have a job. And then, so here we are, we're broke, we lost all this money, people got wiped out, but the problem is people didn't have any jobs. So the very, very wealthy, how are they going to get their stock back? How are they going to push that stock that was at 100, it's now at $7? How are they going to get back up? Because you have to have jobs, and everybody was laid off pretty much. And because remember, from jobs, you have wages, and then from those wages to go, people spend. And it's that spending is what you need. You got to get people to spend, but they got to have a job. Well, where do the jobs come from? Remember, we're going to be facing this again. Going to be same thing, facing again, so you might as well learn it. So where does the jobs come from? Well, 72%, okay, of our jobs, okay, all our income comes from small businesses. It's small businesses that create our income. Remember, it's not GE, it's not Apple, it's not 3M. So you have to create jobs. 72% of our jobs are created from small businesses. But small businesses are created from what? Savings. If you're going to start a small business, you got to go to a bank and borrow the money. But guess what happened after the crash? There's no savings at the banks. So they couldn't have. So small businesses couldn't start. So 72% of our jobs that are created from small business, we couldn't create jobs. So here you have the top 1%, a little worried. These people here, sure, they got money set aside, not like you and me, but still they're worried. So they have to come up with an idea. If we don't have jobs, then there's no spending. If you have no spending, and then there's no investing, the stock market doesn't go up, nothing works. So they had to replace it somehow. What were they going to do? What they decided to do was to make it all up. If we had no jobs, or no spending, and from spending comes what? From spending comes profits, comes earnings, and from earnings comes profits. From profits, stocks go up. But we didn't have jobs, we didn't have spending, we didn't have earnings. So they said, okay, what we're going to do is instead of taking an economy and growing an economy, we'll prop this one up. Let's go and drop all the interest rates down to near zero at the banks. And we'll borrow all that money and we'll buy our own stock. But we'll start with the banks. Now think about this. So I'm talking about the very, very wealthy in this country, the 1/100th of 1%, about 2,800 of them. So they said, why don't we do this? We'll trick everybody. Now the first thing we got to get up is the bank stocks, because without banks, we're going to go to the Stone Age. We need banks. Got to get the banks to run first. So let's go to Congress, clean everything up there, and get rid of the regulations, everything we got to do for the banks. And so what we'll do is we'll start with the bank stocks. So that's what they did. So they go in and they start pushing the bank stocks up. So all the big boys borrowed all that money for nothing, for zero. Now remember, savings are gone now, because remember, you were getting 4%, 5%, 3% savings. They cut all that to zero so they could give these people money free almost, so they could go in and buy bank stocks, and the bank stocks went up 123% in about 3 months. Yeah, that's how this whole thing started. So the banks went shot right up. About 123% in about 3 months. I remember we bought Goldman Sachs. I told my gang member, buy Goldman Sachs. I forgot what it was, $60, just so you could tell your grandkids. Okay, do you know I own Goldman Sachs at $60? So then what they started to do, they started to do that with all stocks. So they kept borrowing money, and they would take that money that they borrowed, and they just buy their stock back. So the stock that was at 100 was worth 100, that dropped to $7, they'd buy it back. Nobody wanted the stock. That's called stock buybacks. They bought their own stock back, and the stock kept going up. And then they would point to it, and the fake business news networks would point, oh, look at that, the economy's going back up. No, economy wasn't going up. The stock was going up. It's being propped up. And they made it look like the economy was going up when it was the stock market that was going up. And they called the stock market the economy. They just started to call the stock market the economy to fool you. So that's how the stock market started to run up. And everybody thinks today, here we are, the market's up 400%. Everybody thinks that's the economy. Boy, are they going to be fooled. That's the stock market that went up because all they did is they borrowed the money for zero interest, and they bought their own stock. When you buy your own stock, what you actually do is all you're doing is you need less money to push your earnings up. So if I'm going to buy my own stock back, I can push my earnings right up, which pushes my stock price right up. It's all fake. And that's where we are now. All you need is have somebody to tell you when to get out. That's all you need. And you think you're going to have these guys on these fake business news networks tell you to get out? They're going to tell you when to get out? No, we tell you when to get out. Matter of fact, I even show you. You can join my gang free for 10 days. You can see the chart. We just follow the money. We know.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. What if you could have an in-depth understanding of the stock market just like the pros? Well, thanks to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com, you can. philsgang.com offers comprehensive, up-to-date market information designed to help you understand and anticipate market behavior. With philsgang.com, you'll build your investing confidence even through down cycles and periods of uncertainty. Go to philsgang.com. philsgang.com today. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
We make sure our gang members are positioned to sell the market short with the same ease as going long. So you join the gang for $39.95, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. You decide when you join the gang of our membership group what you want to follow. So let's say you decide you want to start following gold. Okay, so let's say you're going to follow AU. And by the way, we started to buy AU on May 30th. We're up 89%. We're there every day to tell our members what to do. At 2 o'clock, there's the video. Or if you want to be aggressive and you want to be a real trader, just come to my class every day from 9:30 to 11. That's your choice. If you get confused, you get a hold of us. You have your own personal coach, for God's sakes. And if you do exactly what we tell you in that video every day, you'll be making money consistent.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264.
Did you know breast cancer kills 113 people every day?
That's unacceptable.
African American women die from breast cancer nearly 41% more than Caucasian women.
That's unacceptable.
Breast cancer is the leading cause of all cancer deaths for Hispanic women.
Breast cancer is unacceptable.
Together with Susan G. Komen, we're committed to reducing U.S. breast cancer deaths by half.
And we're going to do it by 2026.
Visit Komen.org/unacceptable.
Thousands of investors trust PhilsGang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month? philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Okay, so when the .com market crashed, the very, very wealthy, they knew if a stock was at 100 and it went down to $7, to get it back to $100, it would take centuries. Because remember what moves up a stock. You first got to create a job. From a job comes spending. From that spending, right, comes savings, investment. So unless you got to get that job, you got to get that spending, and then they got to go in and they got to buy your product. And then then you know the companies, hopefully they did enough spending so the earnings of that company are moving up. The earnings then pushes up the stock price. It takes forever. Well, they didn't have the time to do that after the .com crash. So they created a bubble, a man-made bubble. Who? The same people that control everything. The top 1/100th of 1%. There's 2,800 people. They control everything. Then they also make sure the top 1% are doing well, because that's the economy, the top 1 percentile. So all they did when the stock market crashes, they just bypass all of those years. All they do is their stock went from 100 down to $7. They just turn around and they get money at zero. Then they go buy their own stock. They don't have to wait for you to buy. See, they don't have to wait for you to get a job. See, first you got to get a job and spend. 72% of our economic growth, you hear about GDP growth, 72% of that comes from you having a job, then go spending. And then from that spending, that company that you bought that product from, called earnings, you got to hope that the company's earnings goes up. If it doesn't go up fast enough, you're screwed. Because it's earnings that produces the stock price, pushes the stock price up. If the earnings aren't going up fast enough, your stock price is not going to go up. So what do? They cheat. They buy their own shares back, and then they can take those earnings and they can push those up artificially 10 times as fast. So if you have 1 million shares and you decide I'll buy back a half of those. So now there's no more 1 million shares out there. There's only 500,000. That means my earnings now push up my stock 20, 30, 40 times faster. So it's all fake. So that's what they did from the .com to the housing con. Now, in the meantime, the people, Main Street, who's not involved in the stock market, not making a living in the stock market, oh, yeah, they have a 401k. They think they're benefiting from that low-rate money. They're out buying stuff. They're on a buying binge, buying cars, buying speedboats, buying mobiles, snowmobiles, buying everything they can. They're spending 40% more than their income. Because why? Because you're lied to. These 3 business news networks will lie to you and say, look at the economy. It's doing great. And they point to the stock market. Look, listen to this idiot.
The bigger picture here for me is an economy in 2020 which is really hitting on all cylinders. USMCA and China are just 2 of 5 deals.
Oh, shut up. Hitting on all cylinders. Are you nuts? Hitting on all cylinders? People are dying. What do you mean hitting on all cylinders? I mean, my God, if you take our debt alone, I mean, our corporate debt, huge. Our manufacturing is the weakest in 4 years. Our construction, we've had the biggest decline in 17 years. Our steel production is down 20%. Auto sales, worst slide in 8 years. I can go on and on. Credit card delinquencies. Look at automobiles. The sales are cut way back. They're in trouble. Everything's been built on credit. So, see, they just got to convince you that the economy's good, and how they do that is look to the stock market. How they get the stock market up, they cheat. Very simple. The Federal Reserve will keep giving them money free. They buy their own shares back, and they don't have to go through years and years and years of profits to move their stock from $10 to $100. They can do that quickly. That's called the bubble. And that's great because as long as you know that, and as long as you know when to get in and you participate in that bubble. Well, how do you do it? You got to follow the money. You don't follow these idiots. You don't follow these people. Our members, every day, with our portfolio, we tell them every day, based on the money going into a stock, what to do. Our color-coded chart identifies the institutional money. That's all you care about. The big institutions, the biggest banks, the biggest insurance companies, the biggest hedge funds, the biggest boys, they've got all the money. So if they're going to buy the spiders, I want to see it green. If it turns red, that means they're pulling their money out of spiders. If I'm buying Starbucks, I want to see it green. If all of a sudden it turns yellow, it means, hey, it's not going anywhere. If it turns red, it means money's coming out. So the idea is they set up this big con right after the dot-com crash. Now, who's they? Again, the big boys who have all the money. There's 2,800 of them. And they take care of the 1 percentile, which there's 38,000 of them, because that is the economy. These are the people that keep the economy going. So all they did, they came up with a con job. Once their stocks went from $100 down to $5, $2, it would take centuries to get their stock back up if they did it the right way, the old-fashioned way, and earn it. So they said, well, why do that? Why don't we just buy the stock ourselves? Never mind the people. We'll buy it ourselves. Hell, we control the Federal Reserve. We'll drop interest rates down for ourselves down to near zero. We control the printing machine. We'll keep printing the money. We'll keep printing money, giving it to ourselves. What the hell do we care if the money's worthless? We're not going to tell the people that. And they think they're doing well because interest rates are so low they can buy a car. They can buy a boat. They can buy a shotgun. They go out and buy a pit bull with a Jeep and chain them up to it on Friday night. Whatever they want to do, they're going to be happy. In the meantime, for the very, very wealthy, they know they got enough time to keep pushing their stocks up so high that they're making a fortune. But they also know it's all stops. It has to stop. Why? What happens? Because at some point, all the debt has to stop. You got to pay the debt back. And that's when the dot-com crashed. That's when the housing con crashed. And that's where we are right now, the QE. And the stock buybacks. That's what we're doing. Same thing. We just got to know, when is that going to happen? That debt all of a sudden has to be paid back. And when the people, Main Street, have so much debt and they can't pay it back, because remember, every dollar in their pocket goes down. That dollar, it used to be a dollar, they need now $1.15 to pay back that dollar's worth of debt, because the more they print money, the more worthless that dollar gets. So what we do here at Phil's Gang, we have our portfolio stocks, and we just identify for our members on our color-coded chart. We tell them when it's going to go up, when it's going to go down. Every day at 2 o'clock, we post for them a video of their stock. Here, I'll give you an example. Here's Caterpillar.
All right, so Caterpillar, let's go ahead and remove our current position in this one. You can see it's starting to make that turn here. We're not going to go into a scout just yet for the short, so we're just going to kind of keep our eye on it.
So you got a video at 2 o'clock posted. So here's our stock portfolio. And if all you got to do is follow the instructions, that portfolio, and where do our instructions come from? Our team follows the money. So the chart that we designed over years and years and years only follows the money of the institutions, because they're always right. They're always right. The key is nobody ever wants you to know when to get out. They're always telling you everything's great. Here, let's listen to this guy again.
The bigger picture here for me is an economy in 2020 which is really hitting on all cylinders.
How's the economy hitting on all cylinders? How? In the past 5 years, our debt is enormous. Enormous. Bankruptcies have increased 5 years in a row. 78% of our people are working paycheck to paycheck. 50% of people making less than $30,000 a year. What's he talking about? So look, all we know is our members are going to know when to get in, when to add to their position, when to take profits, and when to run like hell. But better yet, when the market's ready to crash or a stock is ready to retract, they know when to get out. So for 10 days, I'm going to give you that chart free and a membership free. Sign up, go to philsgang.com where it says get started. You get your color-coded chart membership free for 10 days, and I'll prove to you it works. It works. That's all that counts.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It's up to